Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today's video I have another furniture flip for you guys, and I'm going to be giving a makeover to this little dresser and this little nightstand. So if you would like to see this dramatic transformation, just keep watching. So I cannot take it anymore. I have got to see what kind of wood is underneath all this ugly paint. I am dying to get started on sanding, and this is the first piece that I'm gonna start working on. So I'm probably not gonna be able to get like all the paint off of here just because there's these detailed grooves and everything, and it's gonna be hard to sand it all. So I'm thinking about trying a heat gun, and I might have to use some paint stripper to get all this paint off. There's a lot of paint, and it is so ugly. I'm sure someone thought this was really pretty at one time, but to me it just kind of looks like somebody just vomited on it. It's just really ugly. But funny story though, I was in the thrift store looking these pieces over, and another customer came up to me and said, "That's a really nice antique." And I said, yeah it is. And they said, "Oh, they did such a beautiful job on it." Yeah. Sure. Like, no, they did. That's no. I'm thinking it was a Oriental style, kind of a fail. It's really ugly. So yeah, let's get to fixing this. So I bought something to help me strip this paint off because sanding is taking forever. I decided I was gonna buy myself a heat gun and see if that works to get this paint off. So I got this heat gun at Lowe's, and it was like 27 bucks. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I just finished stripping the paint off of my first drawer. It looks like there's some sort of like pattern on here that was on here before. I'm not sure what's going on with that, whether it's painted before or if there was some sort of design on here. I'm not quite sure. It's really strange. But it has some really pretty wood underneath, and it was super fast to get this paint off, so much faster and easier than sanding. So let's do the rest of it. Now it's time to start on the dresser. So I got the paint stripped off of these, and it is time to sand. And I am still super confused on why they have these weird shapes on here. The nightstand drawers had them as well, and I don't understand what they are from. It looks like there was like painted, but I don't understand why, because it looks really weird. If you have any ideas what this could have been, please leave a comment down below, because this really mystifies me. But anyways, this wood underneath looks absolutely gorgeous. I am ready to sand off this old finish and see what it looks like.
Then I gave the entire piece a scuff sanding using my hand orbital sander. So this little nightstand has some damage here. I guess there was some sort of inlay or something on here, I'm not sure. It looks like it's been filled in once before, but some of this filler has chipped out, so I'm gonna refill this. So this is really pretty wood, but unfortunately it has these marks on here. I'm not exactly sure what this was, because this design doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it's some, I guess, paint maybe that's really deeply ingrained in this wood veneer. It's really pretty wood veneer, but unfortunately this stuff's just on there. I'm afraid I would sand through the veneer trying to get this off, so I'm gonna paint it. But it is really pretty veneer. It's just a shame it's in such rough condition.
So here's what it looks like with all the paint stripped off. It's actually a really pretty dresser. The wood is really pretty. I'm not sure exactly what kind of wood it is. So my plan was to sand this top down and leave it bare, but unfortunately, just with all of the cracks and crevices, it's just impossible to get all of the paint off. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to paint it, and then also there's some really bad water stains on the top. So I'm having to figure out what I'm gonna do with this thing. This down here needs a little repair, and also this drawer doesn't want to go in for whatever reason. I'm either gonna have to sand this down or something. I don't know what happened here. And then this, need to glue that back together a little bit. But yeah, that's where we're at. Looks totally different. Okay, I'll let that dry.
After giving it a thorough cleaning, it's time to prime, and I'm going to be using Kilz Premium Primer. I gave it a light sanding before painting, and now it's time to paint, and I'm going to be using my favorite chalk paint, Waverley Inspiration Paint, in the color Sage. I bought this 16-ounce bottle of paint at Walmart for $11, and I used about 3/4 of it. After 2 coats of paint, it is now time to seal it, and I'm using my favorite water-based polyurethane. And I applied 3 coats of the polyurethane. I lined these old dirty drawers with this drawer liner that I got from Walmart for $7, and I even added a little embellishments. Also, I used a stencil that I got from Hobby Lobby and added this cute little detailing on the sides of the drawers. Some of the drawers didn't slide real well, so I waxed the runners and that helped them slide so much better. I bought this pack of knobs off of Amazon and I will link the ones that I bought down below.
I am very happy to finally have these pieces done. I have spent countless hours working on stripping the paint off these things and sanding them and cleaning them up, getting them ready to paint and all that. So I am very glad to be done with these pieces. So let's talk finances real quick. Now that I sat down and crunched the numbers, I realized I spent a lot more than I normally do on redoing these two pieces. And hopefully I can sell them for a decent price to make up for it. But anyways, let's break it down. So I spent $25 on the dresser and I spent $8 on the nightstand. So that's a pretty good purchasing price for me. I try not to spend like over $25 on any piece of furniture just because then by the time you put everything else into it, it gets kind of expensive. And then in my area, I can't list things for real high because they don't sell. It is what it is. Anyways, for paint, I spent about $7. Also, the drawer liner was $7. And the stickers that I used in the drawer liners was $1. So the reason this makeover cost quite a bit was because I had to buy knobs. So I spent a total of $21 on the new knobs, which isn't like a horrible price, but it definitely adds up quickly. And then I figured about $5 miscellaneous for the primer and sealer and sandpaper and all that jazz. So that comes to a total of $74, which is probably the most that I've spent on flipping a piece before. So anyways, so I have this set listed on Facebook Marketplace for $300. And I haven't got a whole lot of interest in them yet. So hopefully I'll be able to get that much. For me, obviously I'm not making a ton of money doing this. This is a hobby for me. As I've said before many times, this is just a hobby that I do on the side to make a little bit of extra cash and just to express myself artistically and also to create content for you guys. So I'm not making a bunch of money at it. Anyways, that is all I've got for you guys today. Just a sneak peek of another piece that I'm working on. I'm very excited about being done with. I have had this piece for months sitting in my workroom waiting to be refinished. I'm finally getting ready to do it. So I'm excited about being done with this piece. So anyways, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are not already a subscriber to our channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and I will see you guys in a later video.